Greetings, Apex Legends players and fans. I am just an average diamond player on PS4, so I thought that the video would be quite interesting to show you the perspective of an average diamond player taking down a pre-made 3-man Apex Predator squad. I wish I'd captured their banners when it was the champion squad intro scene, but as soon as I saw that, I thought I was going to lose, so yeah, I didn't even record that section of the gameplay. This game was quite slow, and yeah, I sort of went into it thinking, I'm going to get wiped, because I'm solo queuing as well, so these two are randoms with me. And we all know the difficulties of solo queuing with randoms. I just wanted to show you, you should always think that you should win. Don't believe that you're going to lose, because if you start believing you're going to lose more times than not, you will. I'm going to show you some gameplay from sort of the mid-game, basically to highlight in the kill feed this Pred squad. And they all had Apex Predator badges, 20 kill badges, 4K damage badge. They even had like the same kind of name, so you definitely know these guys were the real deal. So I'm just going to play some of the gameplay, and I'm going to stop highlighting the kill feed so that you get an indication. I'll probably attach a kill counter, so then you can see kills that they've been racking up. Now this is 8 squads down, 32 left, so 28 people have been eliminated. These guys have racked up kills in the earlier part of the game that I haven't recorded, so the kill count is more of just indicative of how many kills they got just in the time that I recorded. So we are here in sorting, sort of just kind of rotating. We landed in tree, and this is World's Edge.
Incoming care package.
Couldn't tell. We landed in tree and sort of just kind of like moseyed on around. That we didn't come across many squads. So up there in the corner, you can see 3 guys. One called Dr. Wheezy, one called Dr. Sleazy, and the last one called Dr. Sneezy. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, great. So we kind of just running around. I think there are maybe like 2 teams here that were kind of just running around sorting in.
I downed one.
Crypto gets a pretty good shot with the Sentinel.
Hold on. Took out an enemy. Well done. They've been removed.
Another one from Dr. Sneezy. I'm not going to draw an arrow for everyone, but I will.
Adding an extra pair of eyes.
You'll see in the kill count. Oop, another one for Dr. Sneezy.
Enemy over there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm back. Executing report.
gosh, I can't remember how many kills I got in this game.
I'm recalling my drone.
Probably could. That was a bad zip. I'm not gonna lie.
Reloading. Reloading.
This was not my best day. Now the lifeline decides to basically take the jump tower and fly all the way out to the sort of the area outside Fragment East. The Crypto kind of joins her on the ridge, and I'm left behind. It's not a problem because there's not anyone here, and we kind of clear the area except for that lone caustic. But basically, the Wraith and the Wraith and the Crypto are just way. They're way out there, and the Crypto's starting to come back. As you can see, he's coming back towards me. So the lifeline is just way out in the middle of nowhere, and I mean,
oh no, there's an airstrike on our position.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Dr. Wheezy takes him out, and I was just like, when that happened, I was just like, oh my gosh, this is how it starts. Well, yeah, there you go. At this point, in my head, I'm just thinking that I want to get as many kills as possible. and yeah, I'm kind of just thinking, you know what, like, yeah, just get as many kills as possible, because, I mean, you just seen a kill feed there again, Dr. Sneezy, Dr. Sleazy, just, fucking hell,
Attention, the kill leader has been eliminated.
So, I was just like, alright, God, it's just gonna end really badly. This was only round 2. This is round 2, and there are 4 squads left. So this is just to sort of break down my thought process now. So after our lifeline was taken down, I was keeping track where the lifeline was, and she got taken down here in this area outside Fragment East. So I knew that these predators were sort of operating here in this area. So I had it in my head like, okay, if we stay in this area, then maybe we can avoid these guys and just kind of like, I don't know, at the very least get top 3, you know, go for the podium finish. So that was my thought process when our lifeline went down, because that's where I saw that she last was. Dr. Sneezy and Dr. Wheezy again, another squad. I mean, like, also, anyone eagle-eyed enough to know that poor Apex Gorilla God 1. That was the guy that the crypto sniped first, then he was rezzed, and then me and the lifeline killed, and now he's been rezzed a second time, and he's been killed a third time. So that kind of sucks for that guy. But, you know, I thought that was funny. Right, so after hearing the gunshots on the other side, this cliff, I've thought, okay, they are going to come to the ring one or two ways. They're either going to come outside the ring before it closes through this path here. Yeah, they're going to come from there and come like this. Or they are going to come here. They're going to come around, and then they may come here, or they may hang around in Harvester in this area with all the lava. If they are going to come into this area, which is quite likely because they are hunting for kills, and obviously we're 2 potential targets, easy pickings. I'm sort of like here thinking, okay, we just need to like get as much loot as possible. It's literally us 2. We've got 1 purple, 1 blue. Let's just get as much loot as possible.
Yeah, we're on the crate.
And then I saw this care package dropping, so I was like, okay, these guys are definitely going to rotate. They're definitely going to rotate through here. So I'm sitting here, like, looking down there, thinking, okay, keeping an eye on that pass. Keeping an eye on that pass, seeing if they're going to come that way. I know the care package is there, so I'm like, uh-oh. What if they come the other way? NANI?! There, I see him, and I'm like, that's them. I'm like,
right here.
There. And you can see these guys, like, full on charging straight into us. Like, no hesitation, they're just running straight at us. And I was like, oh crap. Straight up there with the R99s. Instantly down my friend. My squad mate. So that's Dr. Sleazy, and I'm like, okay, gotta get out. Because they're just gonna hunt me. Now at this point, I thought that they were gonna chase after me and hunt me down. But then I heard a Gibraltar ultimate there, and I'm like, okay. So now they're sort of they got third partied a bit. So I was like, okay, quickly gonna get his banner.
Picked up our friend's banner. We can bring him back.
This was pretty much all I could do. I was aiming for this respawn beacon to just quickly bring him back. His box is right there, so he'll be able to sort of re-gear up. But as I was grappling, I see the bullets from an R99 coming in, and I was like, oh, okay, they're definitely not going to let me get the res off. So I'm like, I see that they shot me while I was trying to grapple, and I'm like, okay, they're definitely going to push me. I see the Mirage coming. He does bamboozle me there, I'm not gonna lie. But then I see that the caustic has suddenly crept out of nowhere. So there's now 2 hiding behind that rock, and they are rotating pretty well between the reloads, right? So one's out shooting, suppressing me, the other one's reloading, healing up, and they just rotate. Fortunately, I managed to while also taking in a lot of damage. And I'm pretty lucky that they don't shoot me down here, because I'm literally one shot. You know. So that was me kind of like trying to hold off two of them, just enough for the third party, the third team, to kind of like come in and try and like just occupy them, and thankfully that strategy of trying to get the two teams to start fighting each other started paying off. I hear the gunfighting, you know, I hear the sustained gunfire.
That's half a minute.
And that means that they're really laying into each other, which is good. And so I managed to get the respawn off. I'm just thinking like I have to get back up there. I can hear them healing up, healing their shields. I'm just thinking like, uh-oh. Obviously they noticed what I'm doing. Thankfully they don't beam my teammate out of the sky. People that are very good can beam people out of the sky from a dropship. So I start seeing, okay, now's the time to go in, because even the doctors are going to be quite weak. So I grapple in, and my teammate's like, get as much loot as you can. And I go in, and by Dr. Sneezy, and in the interim, Dr. Sleazy kills off one of the other team's member. And then Dr. Sneezy gets taken down.
Contact with hostile. Making contact with enemy.
So then the other team managed to take down the second doctor. So at this point, they've actually, like, all the doctors have been downed. All of the 3-man Pred squad have been downed. I downed one, and this guy is now down 2. But it turns out the one I downed, Dr. Wheezy, had a self-res. So he's self-resed, and he healed up and then killed the last remaining team that basically downed them too. And then, so now it's 2 teams left, and I'm still down, and my teammate comes in. I'm just like, okay, we made second. Let's go. So it's basically a 1v1 now, and
yeah, we're on the grid.
He's got a white armor, and this Dr. Wheezy must have healed up, but
getting shot at. Reloading. Hostile right here.
ooh, woo! There you go. Hope this video was entertaining and useful for you. I hope to produce more videos, basically to give you an insight into the experience and the knowledge of an Apex Legends Diamond ranked player for PS4. I will catch you in the next one.